I think just scared of us, flexing but only for cameras. Nothing these could do to us. Who the f can they compare to us? Nothing these could say to us. I let them stare if they stare.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? I know it's been a long time. I haven't been posted, but I'm coming back with a new series. It's gonna be weekly performance reviews. This is what y'all been looking for. It's what y'all been commenting on mostly. Is about performance of tools, and y'all want me to do tool comparisons. So today is the first day back of the weekly progress, and we're gonna continue this throughout the year. So I'm bringing you guys back to the basics though.
To the basics, back to the basics, nigga.
I'm bringing you the Andis Masters, the Oster Fast Feeds, and the Wahl Seniors. These are the OGs of the game, the ones who really started the game out, and probably your first starter kit. So these are the three starter kits. Alright, so I gave y'all the sound test. Y'all clearly know how each one sounds. I'm gonna describe for y'all how these cut and what kind of motor is behind these tools. So let's get into it. So first things first, we got the Oster Fast Feeds. Now I did change the blade on these to the ceramic blade, which makes it a little bit sharper and stays cooler, which means I can run this motor back and forth for a longer time. Also, it gives me the ability to zero gap it, because you know the original blade that comes with it does not let you zero gap it. So as you can see, it's zero gapped. And I could take out ball lines. So basically I could fade from a 0 into a 1 with this. So the thing about these is they are pivot motor. They say they're supposed to be more powerful than a magnetic motor, but I don't believe that, because when I was cutting with these, when I tried to take down bulk, heavy bulk, it just wasn't working. It would jam up, it wouldn't cut it. But what I do know that these are really good for is fine detailing, and that ball line, in between the ball line and the 1, this gives it the cleanest fade. Like, you could try it with the Wahls and the Masters. You're gonna see that this leaves a different type of texture between that area, and is much better. So that's why I like to use this for finishing, and that 0 to the 1 area. Next up is the Andis Masters. Come on, focus. This is the Andis Masters. This was one of my favorite clippers for a long time. As you can see, I got the black label edition. I had to do it when they went all black. I used to cut, my whole lineup used to be like all black at one time. So this, you can zero gap them, but you can't get them as close. It'll start like biting the blade. But this is as close as I got them. So the thing about these Masters is it's a powerful magnetic motor at 14,000 strokes per minute. So you could get some really nice details with this. And when you cut with it, you hear every single hair that falls off, because the motor is just going back and forth so fast. But the thing about these can't really take down bulk that nice. They could do it better than the Oster Fast Feeds, but not as much as the Wahl Seniors. I think the Wahl Seniors, when it comes to bulk, has got all 3 of these beat in those departments. But this, what I like about this is really good for beginners and anybody learning how to fade, because it's got the notching technique here. So you could go close, middle, open, and when you really want to get detail with it, you could get in between. So you could get in the middle right there, and then the second notch. The most important thing about the Andis Masters is that second notch. This second notch, for me, was really the one that was blending a lot. That was really helping me transition between my blends a lot easier. And this can go, they say it could go from like a 0 all the way to like a 1, a longer 1. I guess if you were to use it, if you know how to use detachable blades, it goes from a 000 to a 1A. The Andis Master does have a longer opening, which gives you the ability to fade more throughout the hair and extend your blade further than the Oster Fast Feed and Wahl Seniors. And next up, we got the Wahl Seniors. This is one of my favorite clippers, man. It's probably my most favorite clipper of all time. Thing about this, it comes with a fade blade. So if you are new to the game, or if you're just starting out, you want to fade straight up with these, because if you start trying to flick out, you will be jamming people, because this blade is very sharp. So if you were to start off and you really want to use the Wahl Seniors, I would suggest getting the taper blade, which makes it more curved in and gives you that ability to move a little bit faster with less concentration. So the thing about this is a magnetic motor, but for some reason it takes down bulk better than the Masters or the Fast Feed, and it has a lower strokes per minute than the Masters. And with the fade blade, you can actually get out the ball line and continuous fade. So I don't have to switch tools. I don't have to get out my outliner to double check and get out the ball line. This you can get it as close as possible, and it's very flat, which means I could get the ball line out, and you can zero gap these very easily. The thing about these, I like doing clipper over comb as well with these, and shaping up afros. When I'm shaping up afros, I know exactly the point of the blade where it's hitting and where it's connecting on the hair. I don't have to second guess where the curve is at. That's why it's better to have the flat blade on it. So I know, yeah, which one is my favorite? Which one would I pick? Which one would I use? You guys want my opinion. Okay, so the thing is, I really used the Oster Fast Feeds for a long time, especially when I was starting out. because I feel like it is the most forgiving. It doesn't take off too much hair right away, and it's just, you can get right into the details, and you don't have to worry about like patching somebody or leaving a light spot in at a higher level. But as I further moved on and got more advanced with my techniques, I really liked the Wahl Seniors. Okay, the Wahl Seniors let me, there's the first clip where I started skipping guards with. I was able to take out the ball line easy. I didn't have to switch tools. It was more efficient for me, more time efficient for me. So that was a big thing for me to start cutting hair at a different speed. But then you guys are asking, well, what about the Andis Masters? Like, everybody likes those. See, think about that. That gives me the best texture type of fade. But my problem is it was a little heavy for me. I didn't like, once I got to like 15 heads and up, like my arm was already done. Like I couldn't really move that clipper anymore. I also like the Seniors because I could take down a lot of bulk. I could, if someone had long hair, I could take a right two and go boom, then wanted to shave it down. With the Masters or the Oster Fast Feed, I couldn't really do that. So that's why I like the Seniors, because it's the most versatile clipper. It's all around. It's got the power. It's got the speed. It gives me blurry blends. It could take down bulk. It's just very versatile for me. But if I did want to give someone the blurriest fade, I will use the Andis Masters. And people in my shop know that. People who've worked with me know that I'll use the Andis Masters if I want to get the blurriest fade. Because at 14,000 strokes per minute, it's cutting the fastest, it's chipping every hair. It's going to give you a clean cut. The only downfall is the weight, and it also heats up very fast. But if you can handle the weight, yeah, you go ahead, right, use that. So for y'all, that's my opinion. I'm going with the Wahl Seniors. I really hope y'all want to try out every tool, and then you can make your own decision. But for me, it's the Wahl Senior. So if I was to put these in order, starting with my least favorite would be the Fast Feeds. And my second favorite would be the Masters. And my most favorite would be the Senior. I will be back on my weekly grind, so please like and subscribe.